be streaming progress. I'm just finishing eating pancakes right now. Hello. You might want to change her word to...
in an Oscar outfit.
What?
If you use the
Veritas, join my Discord, make some friends,
the red,
just hang out in there. Sometimes there's a couple people just hang out in Discord quite often. There's 2 people hanging out in one channel, 3 in another channel right now.
You know, prawn outfits.
Okay,
yeah.
The 2 that are in one channel though
you can make it look
are waiting for this learning party that I'm about to do. Before the learning party, I'm gonna go do Chaos Gate, super quick. Okay, guys?
Oh, wingsuit. That's what it is.
Super duper quick. Super, super, super quick. And then I need a bunch of bodies to help with this Gate 4. Who wants to come help?
I have his volume on for the stream, and he was like, before we do the learning party.
Who wants to come help?
He was gonna do his Chaos Gates really fast. Like, that's fine.
Does he normally get on the Discord during the party?
Okay, hell yeah, Nico's coming.
Okay.
That's
I don't know if I should have a stream
so
up or not.
5 people total, right? If Larry plus me plus Nico's
and he just
going.
asked, like, hey, who else wants to help in this learning party? So priority is whoever signed up on the thing.
Can you send your Discord again? Exclamation point Discord, right there, where the Nightbot post, right there.
I just have, I don't know, I just don't like bringing up Twitch.
I get it. I like having it like on even just like mute.
You haven't done 1 to 3?
Oh, someone's like, I haven't done 1 to 3.
That's a dismount in order to
this
thing?
That was kind of the prerequisite for tonight.
Wish you had a character at G4, you'd have to start from 1. Unfortunate.
Hello.
Unfortunate. I think I have, what do I have?
I'm joining, but I'm walking back.
I definitely have my Gun Lancer. Off the top of my head, that's the only character that I know that I have. I think last week I ran...
Alright, I'll mute that. Goodbye. Hello?
If a player fails to hide inside the hole, there will be 5 members at the inside. Only 4 clones appear, so 1 player cannot eat the Shield of Light buff. In other words, 1 player will die after the mechanic. This is why it's important to hide inside the hole when it shivers. Summary. From now on, there are no difficult main patterns. At 88, Yellow Meteor. Aim between floor 6 and 12 edge, where blue meteors fell. Get away from the floor that will break as soon as the mark disappears. At 62, Tornado pattern again. Same with 120, dodge tornadoes to sustain buff that's given to 4 random players. Then destroy the yellow black hole inside another dimension to prevent giant meteor. At 38, Yellow Meteor. Check if floors which crumble at 88 got resurrected. It did. Leave the yellow meteor at the end of the map, probably floor 6 edge. At 28, second shape dimension pattern begins. It's basically the same with the first shape dimension pattern, however there are 2 changes. First, during the first shape dimension, you had to click the opposite side of first and third run. During the second shape dimension, it's still random. You can get the Phantasm Confusion debuff or not as you start running 2 safe zones. Second, 4, 5, 6, 7 are gone.
Have you tried in a different server or maybe just your microphone settings switched? I know Discord sometimes does that to me.
Once, you don't need to worry about Phantasm Confusion debuff. You can just run straight to safe zones without clicking opposite sides. To give you a small tip, wait in the middle to check safe zones.
And Starlander's chat.
Also press alt text if you can't see the real clock properly. UI will be gone and it will help you check safe zones clearer. At 25, while a pattern comes out, floor 3, 6, 9, and 12 falls apart. From now on, number of floors does not matter. Leave blue meteors to break less floors as possible, dodging basic patterns, kill the boss, and that's the end of Gate 6. We went over the big main patterns.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Hey, welcome.
That is weird. It normally works fine. Yeah, it turned out it's the push to talk thing was on.
Oh, well, yeah.
Oh,
that
weird.
Okay, there we go. Nah, I mean, I'm playing Story Express here, and it's like I'd rather speak to people. Come from a game where you talk to people. Like every time I usually play with people, but yeah. So how's you guys?
Good.
What you guys been up to?
we're about to get in this learning gate 4 Brel. That'll be something.
Okay. So you guys are like past South End and like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Rin, you might want to change your name on here to Dojin.
Oh yeah.
Choose.
Well, I think I definitely have a better understanding of it.
Oh, yeah, what's the whole choice? Where was this?
You think you wouldn't step on a inner circle in gate 3 after being in there for 5 hours this week?
I was like, I mean, I might have been a pixel on it. It was really close.
Yeah, I know. It's just really funny.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. Alright. I've just finished shoe share.
I've never actually played through Shoeshire.
Well, you can skip it.
The first time I got there, when they first launched Lost Ark, once you completed what was it right before that? Was it Northvern?
Okay. Okay.
Once you completed that, they gave you a jump ticket.
Oh, wait, 1 second. Let me turn because this stream is quite loud. Wait, let me turn it. Okay.
Or was it?
No, I was on the Twitch stream, so I'm hearing him over you.
Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when you completed whatever it was right before Shoeshire, they gave you a skip ticket. And because I was trying to catch up to my friends, I used that just because of the item level boost, and then it story complete Shoeshire. I'm like, well, okay. And I've never played Shoeshire since.
No, I don't blame you. I think Shusha and what's the other place? I mean, there were parts of this map that were kind of cool to be fair. Wait, I haven't said that, did I not get
my
it?
feet. I don't have
I'm
socks.
sure I was meant to get him out. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I got the Frostwolf here. So you get him out at each sprint.
G
Well, every now and then.
Let's
There's
see
like
what
this
we get
new
for
mount.
this.
Yeah.
Let's see
Did you get the raptor?
what kind
You
of
should've got that.
helpers we can recruit for this. We're bringing 2 first-timers, maybe?
Are you guys
Is it
playing
your first
the
time,
raid
both of
with
you?
him?
I know Nico's done it
Yeah,
before.
we're about to
Okay.
learn from him. I'm trying to figure out what the...
Is that your first time?
With me.
Yeah.
You just sat back down, how'd the clown go? Rascal ran out of hype for bomb on gate 1 and only hit for 200 mil.
Let's go.
We still killed him at stagger. Rascal got grabbed when we were planning to throw bomb
So
in gate
yeah,
2.
the mount actually has speed. But it's, I was looking at
We still killed him before
different ones have like
before Red
so
Blues.
someone actually faster than
And
others.
then I forgot to press. I fat fingered. Password's 345. I fat fingered
The password
energy blast instead of
345 for the
energy release.
Okay.
Which is like
the game.
my self buff. Before I threw my bomb in gate 3, and my bomb only hit for 300 mil. but we still killed him. We still skipped Mario 2. It was sick. It was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Oh, Quinto's coming. Vocabulary is coming. Okay.
No. You get
Okay.
prohibited too.
Okay. And then we bombed him during the end as well. Etched Bard. Who's this?
There we go. Finished it. I've been doing like those chain quests because like they boost your
Who dis?
stats.
Air, that's you? Alright. Air's coming to help. Pog.
Like each phase and the chain ones.
And one more body to come help them learn G4. Only 2 learners, yeah.
What's that other challenge?
My favorite thing coming up for Lost Ark is the 16-man raid.
Oh, there. Raid.
You only have 1 hour, 49 minutes. I mean, I'm down to only go for 2 hours. If a Gate 4 learning takes more than 2 hours...
So you guys in
at this
the
point,
jump start server then?
I'll be a little sad.
The regulars.
Regular stuff, okay. How did you find that server?
Somebody who we met on our server, or who's in our guild, said he didn't know any raids.
Krath, do you want to come or nah?
You what?
Crether, but he's like, oh, I don't know any raids, but I learned them all through Strylander. And I'm like, okay.
Oh,
so I
man.
ran with him and cleaned up G3.
Wait, let me
a
see
week
what
or two
Krath
ago.
says.
But
Yeah.
If I want to take the 1606, I don't want to take a 1606. I want to not take a
So
1606.
you've been playing
I
since the
actually
launch then?
would prefer that we didn't have
I've been
1580s in
consistent,
here
but
as well.
I didn't
but
really do
is what it is,
raids
you know?
for a long time.
Oh, okay.
There's just been more off and on. Our main group of friends stopped because they had huge drama.
It's okay. They're just gonna
About each other.
sandbag.
Oh wow. On what? Sorry? On your Discord?
That we just knew.
I
Yeah.
have a gun lancer. Okay, swap the gun lancer then.
Hello.
Hello.
Make these guys do the
What's up,
damage.
Yeah. Try and get. They're in the his name's Striker. Yeah, Shrylander's raid party.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was more looking for like a little chat room
Yeah, I know.
because I'm doing Story Express and it's like kind of dead. Like I know people watch streams. Well, that's what I was doing, but it's not the same.
Oh no, I trust me, I get it.
Dude, running that story is fucking miserable, bro.
It depends what there's like 3 locations that are really good, and then everything else is like, where do you?
You know, like it's like
Just getting off of Lutera alone is like torture.
Yeah,
I still need 2 Solus cards, and I can't bring myself to do it.
Yeah.
I think I'm at the same spot, like either 2 or 3 Solus cards, and I'm like, I'm not doing. I don't even want to go to Lutera to get it. Lutera, I hate Shoeshire, Phaeton in the story, and Arthur.
Shoeshire has not been that great. I mean, apart from the little icy dungeon and that.
Everybody's just moaning in Shoeshire. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it does change the whole kind of scene, right? Like compared to previous islands.
Everybody on that icy rock is just fucking grunting, like the whole.
Like all of the twist type of thing. Victorian era time. But yeah, I just finished that part of the Story Express. Now I'm going to Rohindel, which I'm guessing is the magic place, right?
I liked Rowan though.
Yeah, I'm a soap main, so well, I'm still new, but yeah.
For me, my tops were Phaeton and.
I don't know why I'm even coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, we got gated in guild last night, and Clown because somebody was new. Like, I think they were new. I don't know. So when I asked this chat, I'm like, please, we need one more person for Kyle normal, please. We can't get trapped again.
How's that been though? Like the whole gatekeeping type thing, because that's like people keep talking about.
I think it's
By gate,
overblown, but also
what do people mean? Like, as in you won't find a party? Is that basically?
Basically, so the general way of gatekeeping is that if you're on a class
alright.
that
Fog.
people have a
Beat the shark
bias
smooth
against,
style.
they won't take you.
and I've seen
Which is the
biases with
constant
every
joke
thing
with
this week.
Reaper.
What's an example of that? Like, what character is usually the one that's people don't like to see?
I mean, the thing is, there's possible balance change in like a week.
Yeah, and like right now in Korea, they're with their newest raid that
Smooth
what?
style with heated smoothing comb technology for all hair kind.
Oh,
Hello.
Sup, boys?
What's up, man?
Much. How are you?
I'm chilling.
Yeah. So I have watched 2 videos on this, and one was really bad.
Okay.
It was the most up to date one as of a few weeks ago, and it was full of tangents. But
I mean, it showed the mechanics, but it was a little tangential.
I love this opening. This is crazy.
Gets me a little dizzy, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Very Inception. But yeah, thanks for doing the learning party again. We are definitely learning.
Oh, I gotta mentally prepare myself for this.
The
You're with me.
illusion is getting thicker. I can feel Brelshaza's disgusting energy. Prepare for the worst.
I've also never tried to get here, so hopefully I don't die.
Oh, you will.
Hey, I didn't die this time. The first time I did it, I died like 4 times.
Hell yeah.
Oh, did I make it?
Hello?
Yo.
How's it going?
Got a lot.
All right. All right. Make sure you got time stops on. You are likely going to need them. Oh shit! I actually need Nah, it's fine. Fuck it. I'll run without. If you're a slow class, you can put on sprinter's robes as well, so you can make sure that you get the yellow to the right spot. Yeah, it's a little tough. Okay, so first mech is the shapes mech, where your controls are going to go reversed, and they go normal, and then they go reversed for the 3 safe spots that you got to stand on. Everybody saw that part in the video. We're all good.
Yeah.
I need to explain it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can see if I got it really fast. Everyone sees their own shape, and you go into essentially your own dimension, and you have to know. You have to write down in the chat what your shape is, and then your safe spots.
Yep.
Okay. How are the numbers on the grid done? I know the center is 0.
It's just clock positions.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Yeah. And then if you need a cheat sheet for shapes, you can open one up. Otherwise, just describe the shape.
Okay.
Pretty simple. Yeah. We're just gonna go do that because chances are someone's gonna die.
That's like the biggest part that I'm worried about.
Okay. Well, let's go do it.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of videos, but not in the last week.
Oh wait,
Good,
have you
good,
done this,
good.
Trevor?
No.
Oh, this is even better. I mean,
What? So these are just hands that come in. They converge at those like red circles on the ground. This you get into the shadows and dodge the big yellow. There's a yellow behind the boss. I don't know if you guys can see that. Pretty much any yellow attack in this fight will knock you off the map.
can you be knocked off the map the entire time?
Yes.
In the name of Phantom. The Phantom shall consume you.
Okay, so for this, we all get inside, or everyone with the bar above their head stands inside the blue circle, and then everyone with the green circle gets out of the group. So these green circles explode around you, and you don't want anyone else to be inside of your green circle, otherwise you're gonna do a ton of damage to them. All right, so now we're coming up here behind the boss, stack on the ping, and just AFK right there on ping. This spot that I pinged is safe from all of the orbs that are going to bounce around right now. So if you are standing in the right spot, you won't get hit by anything. And your controls are reversed right now. So right now you're going to reset to the middle. So stand in the middle of the thing. Go to your first spot with reverse controls. Then go to your second spot with normal controls. And then go to your third spot. Your controls are reversed again.
Yeah.
Shh, don't, not yet. Did everybody make it except for Kreth? Let's see. It's circles, so we're going to 109. I'm guessing that's what that says.
Oh, wait, I think it was mine. 11? That's 7.
7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7,
Oh,
7,
sorry.
7.
Oh, well.
Okay, 5.
Yeah.
All right, that's a good pull.
I was so thrown off, I spacebarred the wrong way with backwards control.
So did I call that right? Because I had the 2 circle.
No,
Okay.
because your shape is 2 circles. Oh, 2 circle. Oh.
Oh.
I assumed you fat fingered the number 2.
No, I had 2 circles.
So we call that Venn diagram. So you call it
okay.
Venn.
Oh, okay.
Venn or
cheat sheet
VD
up.
or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually thought you fat fingered 2 and you just
No,
wrote
no.
circle.
No.
So I'm just going over a video carefully to identify the safe spots.
The safe spots are the tiles that don't change. The dangerous ones get a really big, scary pattern on them.
Yeah, it helped to just watch it quickly, yeah.
Alright. Good for the most part. We go again. Okay, if we do make it through this time... Wait, how many people typed? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But 7 people made it
one
through.
was me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so if we make it through this time, we'll keep going to the second mech. Alright.
So my symbol and then the 3 spots that I go to. Clock position, middle being 0.
Yep. So dodge the yellow and go into the shadows here. The yellow is behind the boss again, kind of hard to see. Get into the big black circle here.
There's nowhere to run.
Watch the hands.
In the name of phantoms! Receive the blessing of the phantom!
Oh, not yet. After she disappears next time, we're all going to the middle. Okay, go now. I'm going up to that spot that I pinged before. So right here, stand right on it, and then don't move. Right on, go to the middle with your reverse controls. First spot. Normal controls the second spot. And then reverse controls again. It's Hourglass 0115. Nice.
Okay, I think I got it. I think what happened is I ran before you had said to run classic me, and so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I was dead before winning. I got stunned.
Okay. Good habit is to still type what you see.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So you still type your shape and whatever safe spots you saw. If you only saw 1, you just type the 1. If you saw 2, you type 2. If you saw 3, still type 3. Because it can still pick your shape even if you die.
Okay. Do you can you have the same number twice in a row?
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
but it'll always rotate.
Oh, okay.
The save spots draw like a straight line, like a row of the three cubes, 3 squares. So it could do like 6, 7, and 9, but then it could do like 7, 0, and 1. Meaning 7 was technically safe both times, but most of the time people type the middle one that's safe. You can do whatever you want. Whatever, as long as you live through the 3 explosions, it doesn't matter which of the safe spots you call. As long as wherever you were standing are the ones that you call, and it gets us through the mech.
so each time you have 3 choices.
Sure,
like,
yeah.
Because it's a line of safe spots, right?
Sure, yeah. Alright, everybody go into the red for this. So there's a red circle in the middle, behind the boss, and then it expands. Greens get out. Reds stay in the middle. Greens get out, greens get out.
Sorry.
And then once the green explodes, you come back in.
Shall extinguish you.
I'm grabbed. XD.
Don't trust the Lazarus.
Okay, reverse controls, don't forget. And then normal controls. And then reverse controls. And if you're not on push to talk, make sure you don't whisper your numbers or like stay stuff out in your head because it can fuck everybody else up. We're going 7, 9, 11.
Isn't 517?
Wait, square 7 0 5 0 what 5 1 oh, okay. I was scrolled up. My bad. Oh, my chat was scrolled up for some reason. That's my bad. Well, we did it. Someone not clicking OK? It's right in the middle of your screen. There's a button there that says OK that you can click when this thing pops up that makes us able to pull the next pull faster. All right, I'll go over the next mech since we're gonna get through that one probably, either this pull or next pull. So next mech, you're gonna get a cutscene. And during the cutscene, we're all running to the top of the screen. So wherever you click during the cutscene, your character will still move around. We're all running all the way to the far north. Then after the cutscene, one at a time, everyone's going to get a circle under their feet. The first circle is yellow. The rest of them are blue. All right. So if you get the first one, which is the yellow one, you're going to go all the way up and you're going to stand in that very far north corner. The rest of them we're counting out, not out loud. You're counting them in your head. And based on which number you get, you're going to go to a different position. So 1, 2, and 3 stay here. So yellow and the first two blues. Yellow counts as 1. So 1, 2, 3 stay at 12. Then 4, 5, and 6 go to the left. And then 7 and 8, which are the last two, go to the right. All right. Once you get to your tile, you're going to stand kind of on the outside of it. Right up against the wall here. You can't walk off the edge, by the way. You can get knocked off, but you can't walk off. So you're going to stand kind of in the middle of the tile, but up against the edge here. And once the blue circle leaves your feet, it's dropping a bigger blue meteor wherever you were standing. So once the little blue circle leaves your feet, you're going to get off your tile, and you're always going to get off your tile towards the outside, which means you're not running to the middle. You're going to run to this tile or this tile. So either 3 or 9 o'clock. All right. If you're dropping 7 or 8, you have like negative 1 second to get from that tile to this tile. So the second, like the split second that blue gets off your feet, you run and you spacebar. You get over there as fast as you can, otherwise you're dead. If you're not fast enough, you're instantly dead. Because this tile, and this tile are all getting destroyed, and if you're on it when it gets destroyed, then you also fall to your death. Alright? 8 is by far the hardest. So if you have the 8th one, good luck. But absolute worst case scenario, if you happen to be like super slow or you're really just not comfortable and you have the 8th one, you can go drop it on 3 o'clock instead. Okay? Just to make sure that you live. That's pretty much it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3 stay north, 4, 5, 6 go left, and the last 2 go right. So first 3 stay, last 2 go right, everyone else goes left. That's it. Let's go. Out of the yellow. Nice. Look in. This is as Simon says. So the first safe spot was up here, and then the next one was at the bottom, and the last one's at the top. Just safe yellow spots. Watch the grab in front. Later in the fight, if you get grabbed, okay, never mind. So greens get out, everyone else stack in the middle. If you have a green circle, you get out. Look out as well. Just ignore these tornadoes, they'll disappear. Come on up.
You don't know anything. I've made my decision. You can't stop me. Never. Again. You are a liar. I can't trust you anymore. Liar. The demons won't get away with it.
Okay, reverse controls, first spot. Then normal controls. Then Then reverse controls.
I got stunned there.
Oh, we got 3 down.
Yeah, my big toe was still in the unsafe square.
We can just read. So once the balls stop shooting around, before you start like looking for your safe spot, try to always reset right to the middle of that center tile. From that middle tile, you can see wherever the safe spot's going to be, and you can just walk straight there. Because if you're all the way up here, then you can't see like half of the tiles, and you'll probably kind of just like panic and look for it and maybe run in the wrong direction. Out of the yellow. That yellow also targets someone, just so you know. And it works like the vault and cone or any number of other attacks in the game. It'll target you for a little while and then it'll stop following you and you can get out of it in time. So later in the fight, what you're probably going to want to do is, yeah, don't worry about that. You just get put in a safe spot, like nothing can happen to you there.
Okay.
Basically what you're going to do later in the fight, when you get that yellow, is point it away from the safe spots. Point it away from the shadow. So everyone's in the red first for this, and then green's out, and then green's out, green's out, green's out. Yep. So there's 2 different mechs that happen during the green. Okay, there's the one where there's a big blue circle and people are tethered together, and for that, the tethers just stay together and the greens get out. For the red circle, everyone has to stack inside the red circle first, wait for it to expand into a bigger red circle, then the people with green circles get out, wait for the explosion, and then get back into the red. I'll go over that again after, because I know you guys are probably not even listening, just concentrating on doing the fight. Up on this ping. Alright, step to the middle. First spot. Then normal controls.
That was me that time.
$701.
That's okay, we just read. We got it.
So, I definitely have enough, like, because I tried to sit too close on the edge so that I could get from, like, the one square across the map if I had to, but it gives you enough time that you can go, like, safely into the square.
Yep.
Okay.
You also, every time the explosion pops, instantly, the first thing you do is head towards the middle. Because if you're already heading towards the middle, then the furthest spot that you, like, if I'm at 7 o'clock and it pops, the first thing I'm doing is I'm starting to head towards the middle, because the furthest spot that I would have to go to from here is here. Right? If I'm already halfway there by the time I realize that I have to be there, then I'm fine. I just keep running. And you have plenty of time for it. Yep. Counter here? So everyone in the red first. Wait for it to expand. And then the greens get out. Red stays in. And then once your greens pop, you get back in. A little slow. So without the item level that we have, if we were doing this all on eye level, people would have died there. Just so everyone's aware. Get out. Once those greens pop, you have to get back in fast. So normally you walk out when you have the green. You walk out. That way you can spacebar back in. You can get in fast.
You don't know anything. I've made my decision. You can't stop me. You are a liar. I can't trust you. You are a liar. The demons won't get away with it.
Star 750. Nice.
We finally found it. This is the
Alright, so next mech is the meteors that I talked about. Remember, we're all going north during a cutscene. And then the first 3 meteors are staying at 12 o'clock. There's a counter here, nice. First 3 meteors are staying at 12 o'clock. The last 2 are going to 1 o'clock. So the last 2 go right, and all the ones in between go left. Alright, you can start heading north. Click on your screen up here now. Once it gives you control of your character again, you can kind of like spread loosely so you can actually see clearly like every single person's feet individually as opposed to everyone grouped up all together. Krath, you're left. Strel, you were right. But it's too late now, yeah. If you don't go to the right direction right away, you kind of just have to commit, but
I thought it was 6.
You definitely were not 6.
Someone's grabbed. Careful behind.
We'll restart. That's okay.
First 3 stay, the next ones go left, and the last 2 go right?
Correct.
Okay, so I was 4, so yeah, I left.
First 3 stay, last 2 right. Everybody else goes left. It's a little bit, it's a little lenient in that you can drop like 1 or 2 at the wrong side if you do screw it up, but if you're 8 and you're in the wrong spot, you're dead. Everything else, you have a little bit of breathing room. But for the sake of learning, just make sure you do it right. Dodge the yellow. Don't point the yellow at the shadow if you can. Yeah. Oh, you got saved by that. Yeah, so whoever the yellow's on, try and like stand outside of the shadow and you kind of wiggle around until it stops following you, and then you can spacebar into the shadow afterwards. That yellow should have knocked you off the edge, but you got saved by the secondary attack that knocked you up instead of back. This one, the greens just get out.
Destiny found you. Now I believe this is a fight we can win. Lazineth's punishment. Even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
Ooh, we got 2 down.
I didn't spacebar far enough that time.
You shouldn't need to use spacebar.
I was way across on both sides. It went from 511 back to 5.
Oh yeah, you still have time to run it. You can run the whole thing without spacebar. As long as after every pop you start heading straight towards the middle, you'll always make it to where you need to go in time without having to use movement skills of any kind. The patterns are also kind of predetermined. Like there's only a certain number of patterns that it can possibly be. So if you notice that you are ever going from 5 to 11, just know that there's a good chance that you will go back to 5 afterwards. So you can just start hoofing it back down there. It's either, I think it's usually either 511-5 or 511-7. So either way, you kind of have to hoof it. I've been grabbed. My awakening doesn't say anything. All right, out of the yellow, into the shadows. Green's out, everybody else is in. Up one ping.
Destiny found you. Now I believe this is a fight we can win. Lazineth's punishment. Even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
Hourglass. 105. This is 5 down here. Into the big black circle?
Oh,
the big black hole?
Embrace the nightmare of apocalyptic destruction.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3 stay, and the last 2 go right. Everyone else go left. So, Kreth, it doesn't work like that. See how much bigger the circle got?
Oh, so I gotta be, like, right at the far edge?
You gotta be, yeah, I don't know if you were listening when I mentioned. So, here, come with me to the bottom right real quick. So when you go, you're going to stand basically like all the way at the edge, but right in between the two tiles, right?
And then I'll run down from that position.
And then you would run, like if we were flipped upside down, like you're going to 3 o'clock, right? So you would run out this way. From 7 and 8, you can cheat a little bit closer than the midpoint. Like you could be like here, but the blue circle gets much bigger when it drops off your, like the meteor drops way bigger than the blue circle itself.
Oh, okay.
And that, where that blue circle falls, it's not just an AoE, like it doesn't just do damage. Every time one of those blue circles hits a tile, so right now you're dropping 5 at 1 person at 5, 1 person at 7. Sorry, this is...
Oh, this tile's gonna break. Careful.
So every time, and then we wipe. Every time a blue circle, a blue meteor hits a tile, it does 1 damage to that tile. So when you dropped it where you did, which was like right at the intersection of 4 tiles, instead of doing 1 damage to the whole thing, you did 4 damage. You did 1 damage to 4 different tiles.
Okay.
That makes sense? So every time you drop a meteor, you want it to only ever hit 1 tile. Which is why you're trying to stack it up here, so that when it drops, it only hits this tile.
And then run straight down to this one.
Yep. Yep. And then for the rest of the fight, after this first set of meteors, we're basically going to call clock positions. So we're going to say like meteors are going 5, 7, which means 1 goes to 5 and 1 goes to 7. So if you see someone else with a blue meteor standing at 5 and you have the other one, you go to the other side. You can call it out too if you're comfortable using voice. If not, you're just going to have to kind of look around and figure it out amongst yourselves, whoever's getting the meteors. We will get up to 4 meteors at the same time, and we'll probably call something like 11, 11, 12, 1 or some shit like that. Meaning 2 people would stack on 11, 1 person would stack on 12, and 1 person would stack on 1. Out of the yellow into the darkness. Into the red till it expands, and then greens get out, and then back in. Nice. Good resolve. Stack it right here.
Destiny found you. Now I believe this is a fight we can win. Lazarus' punishment. Even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
No, that's my bad.
So did you not make it to 1? Or were you just on the, were you on the crowd?
I was on the line and got clipped by it.
Okay. Yeah, so there's a couple tricks to, I don't know if you just like parked yourself too close by accident, or if you like lost control of your character, but there's a couple tricks for controlling your character during this. The first one, and this is my favorite one, is to make sure my pointer, my mouse, stays right beside my character's feet. Right? So I hold down, clicking immediately to the left of my character or the right, and the second I let go of it, my character immediately stops, right? Versus if I'm holding all the way on the left side of my screen and I let go, my character keeps fucking sprinting all the way over to where I let go, where my mouse was, right? So that's one trick, just clicking right beside your feet and then just letting go once you get to a safe spot. The other thing you can do is whatever your attack click is, so for mine it's right click, yours might be left click. once you, like, if you are over clicking and you notice your character is running too far, you can just click your auto attack once, and your character will use an auto attack and stop in their tracks, and they won't keep running.
Okay.
Maybe it'll help. Let's go.
Nico's there.
Oh, okay, okay. My bad.
Getting wailed on here.
Who's winning?
I don't know. Stry and Larry are just going ham.
Welcome to, what's that place called? Medieval Times?
Yeah.
Larry and I are just fucking jousting in the corner. Look in. There's a knockdown and then safe spot. Go into the one right under the boss in melee. So these safe spots need to have 3 people in them for them to be safe. Otherwise, you're just standing in death. So generally the rule is whenever those safe spots show up, you just go to whichever one's closest to the boss, because you know that's where the melee is going to be.
Destiny found you. Now I believe this is a fight we can win. Lazineth's punishment. Even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
Penta? 511-7. Looking. Watch the big yellow thing. It's very scary. It hurts. Quinto's just hanging around. Alright, so everyone comes up. 1, 2, 3 stays. 4, 5, 6 goes left, and the last 2 go right. Always just remember the last 2 go right. Everything else can kind of just fall into place and... You guys don't have to stand all the way up this corner. You can stand in the middle of this tile. We lost one. We got a man down. Okay, it's not a learner. We'll keep going. You guys got a gun lancer for shields. Be careful if you're gonna fight behind her when she's all the way up there. You can get knocked off of this map. We can pull her down. Look out. Look away from the big red eye. We can just pull her down here. There we go. Now we got some space. All right, so 5 and 7. I'm going to 5. Nice, clean drops. Watch grab. Someone's grabbed. Watch behind. Watch this yellow swipe. This will kill you. And then we group for counter on this one. It was kind of an unlucky overlap after the grab, but this entire gate is going to be unlucky overlaps. Those yellow swipes, if you're not 100% sure that you're not going to get hit by it, you press time stop. Because they will knock you off the map no matter where you're standing. I'm dropping one at 5.
7.
I have a meteor. And 6. Nice. Yep. As it should be. 5, 6, 7. All right. So next we get a yellow, right? Or do we get blue first? No, we get yellow. Okay. So whoever gets yellow is dropping all the way far south. So if you're slow, make sure you're not too far north. Look in. Yellow all the way south. It's on Quinto. So everyone else comes up here. Those 3 tiles are going to get destroyed. So everyone else comes up here. And then we start pushing again. The next set of blues that we get, we're going to drop them 2 on 11, 1 on 12, and 1 on 1. Whoever's got tethers, come stack to the boss. Nice. Watch the swipe. Larry doesn't give a fuck, dude. Look out. So 11, 11, 12, 1.
Or where I get imprisoned.
Yeah, you got to make sure when you have meteor, it's super important that you dodge the attacks that will imprison you.
That's the first time I've seen the imprison.
They're the lines on the ground, like the plus
blue,
signs?
yeah, blue lines.
Oh, that's just, I guess the first time I got hit by them.
I think like 90% of the time you see a blue choreograph on the ground in Lost Ark, it's a some sort of CC.
So that was a couple bars from Shandy, right? Which is where it changes.
113. We need to push 2 for Shandy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So ideally, if we get those 4 meteors there, that's our last set of blue meteors before we push to 113. All right, we go again. Yeah, we just honestly. Everyone just needs to make sure that you live the swipes, because the swipes are going to be what... Like, the swipes are the most dangerous part of this entire gate. If we live through the swipes, we probably... I mean, once you learn the mechanics, if you live through swipes, then the rest of the fight's easy. Yes. You save time stops for anything that'll knock you off the edge, pretty much. Which is... swipes. Swipes are the hardest one to dodge because they kind of happen pretty quickly. There are other things that'll knock you off the edge, but for the most part, all of those other ones are fairly easy to dodge.
She also does a red cone thing. It's kind of hard.
Get in on melee. I guess they're both on melee.
Destiny found you. Now I believe this is a fight we can win. Lazineth's punishment. Even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
Uh, 070.
There's going to be quite
Nice.
a cleanup after this.
Look out. Into the black circle if you can get there. Very nice. And then we get mech. So click the top, head up there.
Embrace the nightmare of apocalyptic destruction.
Oh, doable. Watch behind, someone got grabbed. Look out. So these blue lines, these are the ones that imprison you. And then these, those yellow things that are kind of bouncing around the map, we call those bends. Watch behind, watch behind. Those yellow things, we call them bends. They will also explode in the lines that are coming out of them. Like the lines shoot outwards, and if you get hit by them, you will get knocked off the map. All of the yellow shit. You dodge all the yellow shit. So 5 and 7. I'm going to 5. Group together. There's going to be a counter here. Nice. All right, next set of meteors are going 5, 6, 7. Oh, this is spikes. So if you have spikes, if you don't have spikes, you run away from the boss. If you do have spikes, you cut the lines. So the players who don't have spikes have tethers drawn to them from the boss. And you want the tethers to be on the players who have the spikes, not the players who don't. So 5, 6, 7. Very nice. And then when we get yellow, yellow's going south. Look out. This is showtime. This will knock you off if you're at the edge. Yellow south, yellow south, yellow south, yellow south, yellow south, yellow south. Yep, all the way down. Everyone else come up here. And then we're gonna push. We can do this the old school way. Push to 120. And then hold. Cut the lines. Run away from the boss, just so people can see where the lines are. Nice. Watch the swipe. Second swipe as well. Second spin. Second spin. Nice space bar there. I saw that. Watch grab in front. Yeah. Just hold. Hold. Never mind. We already pushed it, I think. Okay, if we get blues, they're dropping 11, 11, 12, 1. If she phases to the middle, she phases to the middle. Not really much we can do about it. Yep, 11, 11, 12, 1. Artist, go 12. Oh, go 12, go 12, get up there. Nice. Okay, now we push until she disappears. And then everyone comes down to the bottom of the middle on this ping over here. Alright, so this is Shandy. So check your party numbers. Stay where you're standing right now. Check your party numbers. If you're in party 1, you're going X3. If you're in party 2, you're going X3 plus 1. Okay, wait. Stay here. Stay here again. Wait for the star to explode, then move to the middle. And now run out to your positions. Spacebar out. Don't get bitch slapped. Don't stand in the middle of your tile. Whatever you do, do not stand in the... Go all the way to the edge. So if you have a black tile or have a black circle in the middle of your tile, ping your tile. You're dodging the reds, you're picking up the yellows. Okay, if you have a black orb in the middle of your tile, don't touch it. Get ready to go into the black orb now. Go in now. If you went into a black orb, run and check. So whoever's at 12, run counterclockwise. Whoever's at other thing, run...
Brelshaza must be up to something evil.
Not bottom 3.
Maybe 9 and 11. Actually, I don't know. 11's gonna break. Yep. It's okay. We didn't talk about this, so. So we're gonna run around and we're gonna check our tiles again. If you guys are on the inside, just look for pings. Oh, what the? This bitch.
9 o'clock.
Pineapples. Everybody's down! Alright, we'll re. So that's the Shandy mech. This is the hardest mech in the gate. Does everybody remember what happened? Does no, let me rephrase. Is anyone completely clueless on what just happened?
Was I on the right square, 11?
X3 plus 1?
Yeah, you would be.
Yep.
Okay, so I dodged all the red, but I didn't see a black orb, and I got the gold ones, and it teleported me to the middle.
Yep.
What was I supposed to do after that?
Okay, so you are completely clueless. Okay. Anybody else?
I'm
it's fine. I'm gonna go over all of it.
I'm moderately clueless.
Okay.
If you know you're getting sucked in, do you grab any yellow orbs on the outside? Or
Yes, you always get 2 yellow orbs.
Okay, good.
Be safe, always go for 2 yellows. Technically, you only need 1 if you're going into a black orb, but there's literally like they doubled the amount of yellow orbs that bounce around now. There's no reason you shouldn't be able to get 2.
Okay.
Safely, always. So just always go for 2 yellows, no matter what. That way you don't have to remember which one needs 1 and which one needs 2, because you can't you can't get too many. You can also get 3, 4, 5. You can walk into as many as you want, as long as it's 2 or more. All right. Okay, so basically, here's what happens during this mech. We're getting split up into 2 teams. So team 1 is the players who have the black orbs spawn on their tile. This is all random, by the way. This is not predetermined. And team 2 is the players who don't have the black orbs on their tile. All right. So if you have the black orb, you're pinging your tile first, and your job is to wait until either A, the call out, or if you want to learn the actual indicator yourself, what you do is you look at the black orb, and there's going to be like a blue aura that eventually will start to expand around it. It'll kind of open up. And once that blue aura opens up, then the black orb will start to shake really violently. It'll like get set to vibrate like someone's calling your cell phone. And then that's when you walk into it. Okay? If you walk into it at the wrong time, someone will die. It might be you, it might be someone else, but if you walk into it at the wrong time, you're signing someone's death warrant, basically. If you walk into it at the right time, then you do not get sucked into the middle to get sent to that other realm that half of you guys were in. All right? So I think this time around, correct me if I'm wrong, the black orbs were at 12, 1, 3, and 5. Yeah? So that would be... that would have been... Dujin,
yep.
Etched, myself, and Larry. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep, Dujin, you had one?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. I think you went in at the right time, right? You just got knocked off by the boss afterwards?
Yes.
Okay, so that's good. So step 1 is going into the black orb at the right time. Okay, so the rest of you, I guess the other 2 of you that are learning, you guys are just going to have to hope that you get a black orb on your tile if you want to learn how to do the timing for it. But, yeah, anyway. So what happens for this mech is we're getting split into 2 teams, okay? So there's team 1, the black orb team, and there's team 2, which is the no black orb team. You guys are getting sent. Team 2 is getting sent to another realm. So the idea of what's happening during this mech is team 1 stays on the outside where the boss is, and team 2 goes into some other realm. Team 1 is running around and checking every tile. The middle of every tile, there's going to be a clone of Brel that spawns, and we have to come in contact with it, so you just have to touch it. When you touch it, it'll do one of 2 things. The first thing that it can do is nothing. So if you touch it and nothing happens, you just keep on walking. If you touch it and you notice your screen kind of flashes yellow for a second, and the boss, the clone that's standing there kind of does a little twirl, it'll always be both things. So if you only notice the twirl or you only notice the yellow, both things are happening. You just only noticed one. Okay. If that happens, you're going to ping the tile where that happened. So if I'm starting at 3, and I'm checking 3 and then I'm checking 5, and say it happens when I come in contact with 5, I'm going to ping that tile and I'm just going to keep on moving. Okay. So this is the black orb team still. I'm going to ping that tile and I'm just going to keep on moving. Check as many as you can. You should be able to check. You definitely can check 2. You have enough time to check 2 before they despawn. You should be able to check 3 just to be safe. Okay. If you do the math, there's 4 of us here. There's 8 tiles to check. So everyone only actually has to check 2 tiles. But I just usually go check a 3rd just to be safe, because sometimes people get knocked around or whatever, and we can't check all the tiles. Yes. So what we are looking for is 2 pings, right? So in this case, if I check 5 and there's a ping here, and then someone checks 9 and there's a ping there, once we see those 2 pings, we don't have to check the rest of the tiles. We just know that that's where the 2 pings are, and that's it. Now we're just going to hang out and wait maybe like 30 seconds, and then a second set of the clones will spawn on the same tiles, but they'll respawn. They disappear for a little while and then they come back. Once they come back, it's the second round, and we do the same thing. For the second round, generally what you want to do is call a corner where you want to start. So either 12, 3, 6, or 9. That way we're spread out evenly, and it's really quick for us to check all 8 tiles. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And we do the exact same thing the second time around. You just touch the clone. If it flashes on your screen and does a twirl, you ping that tile, move on to the next spot. Normally we check in a clockwise, like everyone just checks clockwise, right? So if we all start in corners, everyone just rotates clockwise when you're checking tiles. Does that make sense to everyone? Party 1 makes sense? Even if you weren't in party 1, does that kind of make sense?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Party 2, you have arguably the harder job. So party 2, you don't have a black orb, and all you're gonna do is you're just gonna sit there after you've grabbed your 2 yellow orbs. You're just gonna keep dodging the reds. By the way, if you get hit by 3 reds, it's insta death. Okay, so make sure you're dodging the reds. You can get hit by 1 or 2, that's fine. But if you get hit by a 3rd one, it's insta death. So once you get your 2 yellows, you're just gonna dodge your reds, kind of hang out. Eventually, you're gonna get sucked into the middle, and you're gonna get pooped out in this second dimension. All right. In this dimension, there's a giant hurricane in the middle that's going to slow you and speed you up depending on which direction you're running in. It's basically just really fucking annoying. And there's a ton of orbs that are spawning in the middle and just shooting towards the outside. So the first thing that you can use to your advantage is the fact that the very, very center of that hurricane is safe. The orbs do not spawn in the very, very center. They spawn like a couple inches away from the center. So if you spam click on the center of that orb or of that hurricane, when you first get sucked in the middle, because you get sucked all the way to the middle, you can just spam click the middle and your character will be safe from all the orbs. You won't take any damage. You can use this to your advantage if you would like. If not, completely up to you. But what you're doing is you're waiting for the pings. Okay, we're basically telling you, so party 1 is telling party 2, or team 1 is telling team 2 where they need to go. So in this example that I used before, where there was a ping here at 5 o'clock and a ping here at 9 o'clock, those are the tiles that need to be covered by team 2. So 2 people, team 2 is 4 players, so 2 people from the team, ideally, go to the first spot, and then the other 2 people would go to the second spot. Okay, you don't need to have 2 people there. There only needs to be 1 person there, technically. But it's just nice to have backup. All right, so once you're at that tile, so let's say I go to 5 o'clock, I'm going to go all the way to the outside of the tile, and I'm going to face the inside. Because what happens here is a clone is going to spawn on the tile, and you need to do one of 2 things. You either need to counter her attack when she first shows up, or you need to stagger her. But she will always face the outside. Right? So if you know anything about this game, you'll know that you have to hit the boss in the face in order to hit a counter, which is why I'm standing on the outside and facing inside, because I know the boss is always going to spawn facing the outside. If it's a counter attack, I'm already there and I'm ready to go. Right? So I'm going to go to that spot. I'm going to stand on the outside. I'm going to wait. It spawns directly in the center of the square, by the way. And it's just a small little clone. It's not as big as the actual boss. So once she shows up, the first thing I do is press my counter button. The second I see her, and then right after I'm going to press another quick skill that does a good little chunk of stagger, whatever that might be for you. If you don't have anything, Kreth, for example, because I know that your stagger comes from your meter. Then put on whirlwinds, and you're gonna press your counter first, and then you're gonna throw a whirlwind immediately after. Cool. It's a very, very easy stagger check. It'll only take 1 mid to high stagger skill, and you'll clear it probably. So counter, then stagger. That way you're just covering both your bases. That way you don't need to gamble and wait to see if it's gonna be a counter or a stagger. You have time to press 2 skills. Might as well just go for both of them, right? And if you've got backup there, if you got a second person at your tile, even better, right? You've got someone else going for the counter and also helping with the stagger. Amazing. So if you clear it, if you hit the counter or clear the stagger, the boss will disappear, or the clone will disappear, and it'll leave behind a little ether, a little orb. Someone needs to pick up that orb. So one of the 2 people who were there at that tile need to just walk over that orb, and it's a shield that protects you from the wipe at the end of this mechanic. So if you do the math, there's 2 rounds of this, right? Because the party 1 or team 1 is doing a second round where they're checking for the clones again and pinging 2 more tiles. If you do the math, that's 4. So if the first one's here and here, you guys both succeed those. That's going to be 2 orbs that drop. So 2 people are protected. And then for the second round, ideally you run around with or close-ish to the same person that you grouped up with for the first one. That way you know that one of you needs it and one of you doesn't. Right? So maybe the second time it's going to be here and here. So then you guys go for the counter stagger again, and then it drops another 2 sets of orbs. The 2 people who didn't pick up the first 2 pick up the second 2, and now all 4 players are shielded, and you guys are chilling. Cool?
Yeah, in like normal, I guess, matchmaking for partners, there's no. It's just you just go and
yeah,
figure it out and go. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
And
you just go. Which is
prior
why.
Sorry.
Let me just finish this first. Which is why I say if you stand right in the middle at the beginning, so if you spam click the middle, because you do get pushed around a little bit. But if you spam click the middle, then you're protected from all the orbs. But if you spam click the middle, then you're only 1 tile away from any ping, right? Versus if I get pooped out at the beginning and I run all the way to the right, and you can also see the entire map when you're standing in the middle. If I get pooped out at the beginning and I run all the way over to here, but the 2 pings were at like 9 and 10 o'clock, that's a long way for me to run to get all the way over there to try and hit a counter in time. Right, so it's kind of just nice to stay in the middle. And then the other thing too is if you stay in the middle, you can watch 2 people split off to the first one, or maybe 1 person goes to the first one, and you're like, okay, I know I need to go cover the second one, and you wait for the second ping, and then you run down there. All right, and then once you've gotten the first one, you kind of, I mean, we're all in most of us are in voice, right? So you guys can kind of calm to each other, like, hey, I didn't get one, I need one. And maybe someone will say, oh, I'm about to hit a counter at 3 o'clock and I don't need it. Come to 3 o'clock and pick up the buff. In pugs, you'll probably hear this ping. The assist ping. The assist ping is usually used for, like, there's going to be a free orb over here for whoever needs it. Cool?
For this, will you tell us when to enter the black orb, though?
I will, yep.
Okay.
Yep. I'll do the same thing I did last time where I'll say, don't touch the black orb, don't touch the black orb, don't touch the black orb, and then I'll say, okay, get ready to go into the black orb, go in now. Cool.
And then after you check yours, it's clockwise always? Like after you check your own square?
Generally, yes, but not always. That's why we ping where the black orbs are at the beginning, right? So in the case where I'll use the case that just happened, right, where the black orb was at 12, 1, 3, and 5, right?
Oh, right. You can't.
So I'm getting pooped out at 3, or I'm at 3 o'clock when it starts. There's already someone checking this one. There's already someone checking this one. So there's really not much for me to do. What I did was I just tried to beeline it straight across to here with my movement skills to help as much as I can. But that one was kind of rough. That one sucked, if I'm being honest. That's like the worst RNG you can get for black orb spawns, more or less. But generally, yes, you check clockwise. You can also watch your mini-map, because once you go into the black orb, you'll check your mini-map. The 4 players who, if you missed the pings at the beginning, the 4 players who are in your team, you'll see on the mini-map, they'll all be like stuck on their tiles. So you'll see what tiles are being checked and where you don't need to go. So if you see someone immediately to your left or someone immediately to your right, you know to just run the other way or go check the other way.
Sounds good.
Cool. Okay, any other questions?
No, it doesn't seem that bad once you get it. That's everything.
Yeah, honestly, it's a very, very simple mechanic. Once you know what you like, if you're only worrying about what you have to do, like you have a black orb, you go into the black orb, you run around and you ping. As long as that's all you're worried about, then you're fine, right? It's when you start worrying about like, oh God, what's everybody else doing? Where's everybody else going? That you're going to start to panic, and then you're just going to not be doing what you need to be doing. The hardest part is the cooperation. Yeah, as long as you know what you are supposed to be doing to help out your team, then you just worry about you, and you let everybody else worry about them.
Can I ask
That's
one
the best
more
advice I can give.
clarification?
Yep.
After you check all of the spots and you do your second black orb, it resets to the same spot, right? Or they
Once
generate
you've checked
4
all
new
your
ones?
spots and you do no, the black orbs don't spawn again. So once
Okay.
team 1 is on the outside and once team 2 is on the inside, you guys are staying. Everyone is staying there.
Okay, but there's 2 sets of the NPC
Clones,
that
yeah,
you
the
have to-
clones spawn
yeah.
in right when people touch the black orbs. At the same time, the clones will spawn in. So we're gonna run around and check all the clones, and then the clones will disappear for like 10, 15 seconds, and then the clones will just show up on all the tiles again. And for that entire time, if you're party or if you're team 1, you're just making sure you're dodging the boss's attack because the boss is attacking team 1 this entire time. So you're just kind of dodging the boss's attacks and then getting ready to start in one of the 4 corners so that we can just check the tiles real quick. Once you see the 2 pings, then you just go back to fighting the boss and living your life.
Sounds good, thank you.
All right. Sorry, that was lookout. I didn't call anything. Bottom right, and then bottom left, and then top left.
Destiny found you. Now I believe this is a fight we can win. Lazineth's punishment. Even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
Oh, illusions.
Circle?
1110.
Watch crowd. Oh! Oh, frick. Thanks.
Embrace the nightmare of apocalyptic destruction.
Ooh! Everyone's alive, let's go! What the?
The nightmares shall extinguish you.
Watch the blast. Low. I can't see which way it is. Away. Okay. So first meteors are going 5 and 7. I'll go to 7.
The nightmare shall extinguish you.
Away.
You're a nuisance.
Out of the yellow, into the shadows. Green's out.
Had I come back in?
Green out, green out, green out, green out, green out. That's gonna hurt. What the hell? Five, 6, 7. If you don't have meteor, free those guys. Whoever's down there, make sure you stay at 6. Yep, nice.
Death has arrived.
All right, yellow's going all the way south.
Look in.
Second spin. Yellow south, yellow south, yellow south, yellow south, yellow
Artist.
south, all the way. And then come all the way up once it disappears. What the? Careful, dodge the bends. And we can just full send it right now, just keep pushing. If we get blues, they're dropping 11, 11, 12, 1.
The nightmare begins.
Watch the spin. And then group for second swipe here. Or for counter, I mean. I guess second swipe as well. 11, 11, 12, 1. Wait. Or just, yeah, sure. 11, 11, whatever. Wait, do they only get... It's gonna hurt.
Wait, how did you live? Prokions?
I don't know how I
Unbreakable mind.
Oh yeah, that would do it.
Death has arrived.
That's okay, we can still practice Shandy here. Watch these. Yellow shit. We need to push the boss like 2-3 bars. Dodge the yellow. Stay out of the yellow, stay out of the yellow. And then come group up on this ping. Oops. You might be clicking on the screen and moving all the way up to the top. Make sure you come back. I think everyone's up there.
There's a lot of us up here.
I'll ping the spot again. It's like right on that ping. Right in between the stars. So wait for the second. Then go to the middle. And now go out to your spots. Run, run, run. Spacebar. Go fast. And don't stand in the middle of your tile. The black orb spawns in the middle of your tile. So just do this normally. Ignore the 2 tiles that are ping if you have a black orb. Okay, get ready to go in, black orbs. Go in now.
I can sense phantom energy flowing out of a hidden space. Brelshaza must be up to something evil.
Didn't check one. Oh, we got both pings, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll start at 6. Whoever else is checking, just start at 12.
Yep.
I think there's only 2
So
of us
I
out
took
here.
that one, Strel.
Okay.
And check clockwise when these spawn in.
Yeah, you take this one.
It's gonna be 5. Okay, never mind. 3. So 12 and 3.
Did I?
Oh, I got it. Maybe.
Guess we'll see.
I don't have one.
Live off the card in the light. Holy shit.
Okay, I almost got knocked off the edge.
I
there.
know, that's what I was gonna say.
No, you can't get knocked off by the knockback there.
Okay.
Okay.
I was like, holy
send you super far, like right to the edge.
Okay.
You can't get knocked off, don't worry.
So,
All right, reset. I gotta use a washroom. Don't ask questions. Unless you want to ask Larry.
Yeah, you can ask.
so if Strel and I paired up on that mech, we weren't Black Orb, and we both lived through it all. That means we did it right.
Is it I guess the question
Like
is...
you got sucked in and you were doing the counter and the stagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real question is,
Yeah.
can you accidentally get it twice?
Yes.
Okay.
If you have it and you walk over the orb again, you'll take it again,
Okay.
which will kill someone else.
Is there a chance he lived it?
No,
Oh, okay.
it one
then
shots you. Yeah.
Okay, so you must have got it, Strel. Because
Yeah,
I Tiger Burged it to help yours, but the second attack there pushes me forward.
I never even saw it spawn. Once we broke it, I just stood it and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just
So
be
we-
careful. Yeah, but it does stop you from walking onto it immediately when it dies.
Oh, okay.
So it does take like clicking it like for like a second or two.
Yeah, that's definitely a mech that hearing it versus doing it, it's a lot more simple once you actually just do it.
Are there any more basic attack patterns added toward the end of the fight for the second half, like in Gate 3?
Kind of.
Okay.
There's a stagger pattern with a little stagger check. And the eyeballs will change, and the that root, that like plus that she does, or X, that red X that she does that like roots you if you get hit by it, that changes to become a giant waffle pattern. What else?
She'll do the red cone counter as well.
The red cone counter, and then the swipes also change. Sometimes she'll do it the other way around. Well, she'll do a spin first and then the cones after. Yeah, they kind of all just most of the patterns just evolve a little bit. But I think the only I guess the red cone attack is new, and the stagger is new. We can talk about the stagger before we actually see it though. So. If she dashes and we call stagger, generally you do it, you go for it if there are 6 people alive, 6 or more people alive still. If there's more than 2 people dead, then you don't go for it and you just time stop it. So what happens is she does a dash and then she'll turn and she'll put 2 red circles in front of her. And what she's going to do is she's going to grab one person from each of those red circles. So she'll have a person in each of her hands. If she doesn't grab people, so basically if there's no one standing in those red circles, or even if there's no one standing in one of those red circles, then she'll get angry and she'll do a massive pulse that does a shit ton of damage and might even just kill everyone. And it's a big knockback. So the first thing you're going to do is, especially if you're a low stagger class, you're just going to go stand in one of those red circles. I think even if there's 2 people in each red circle, she'll only grab one out of each. Right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. So just always go stand in the red circle. Don't really worry about it. Then there's also a blue circle that spawns in a random spot around her. And someone who's ranged ideally goes and stands in that blue circle. What the blue circle does is if no one is standing in it, it'll spawn this orb at the end of the stagger check that will eventually explode and knock everybody back and do a ton of damage. So if someone's standing in that blue circle, you're just preventing the orb from spawning. And then once she has 2 people in her hands, she'll get a stagger bar, and we're just going to stagger her. It's pretty easy. You can do it with like 3 or 4 people. We have 2 gun lancers, so chances are, as long as one of us is alive, we're going to clear that stagger check. And then once you clear it, she's going to throw people around, and she can't throw you off. So if you get grabbed and we clear the stagger, she'll like launch you. She'll like toss you up in the air. You don't take any damage from it, and she'll throw you close to the edge if you're close to the edge, but you can't get thrown off if you clear the stagger. You can get knocked off if you fail the stagger. Just so you know. Yeah, that's it. It's not super complicated. All right, we good?
Get through this shandy biatch.
Yeah. There's one final mech at the end. It's the shapes mech again, the same thing that we do at the beginning. The difference with the second time is that we're going to use a Nana in the middle, and a Nana cleanses the reverse controls debuff that you get, so your controls are normal for the entire thing. So it's actually easier the second time around. Well, maybe.
Didn't want to be alone, Duja.
Destiny found you. Now I believe this is a fight we can win. Lazineth's punishment. Even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
Square, 517.
Look in. Do you think Quinto's playing TFT on his other monitor?
Wait, not the same one?
He's
having between them?
He's sandbagging so hard. Every time I look at him, he's just standing still, just posing somewhere. Make sure you click the top of the screen. Come up here. I don't know, is it down there?
That's me.
Since I look like a gun lancer.
Alright. Nice. Don't get hit.
Wait, what?
We'll re.
How did Quinto dodge that?
You can
I'll tap and hit
space.
spacebar.
Yeah, if you can space, you can. If you spacebar at the right time, you'll just like your spacebar immunes any knockbacks or anything like that. But it's only for like 2 frames. So. What happened? Did you get animation locked or something?
So I was animation locked, but I was so close to the edge that I was standing up, but my screen was still gray, so it looked like I was still alive. And then it just decided to kill me. So I'm like,
Oh no! I mean, before like when you got knocked off.
yeah, I was animation locked.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, that was the problem. That's why I was hitting time stop too. And yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah.
The nightmares are here. Overtake the world.
Somebody got grabbed. Green's out. Don't let those explode on me. I'll be mad. I'm just kidding. I'm a gun lancer. Don't take any damage. Try to make it to ping. If you can't make it, good luck. No, I'm just kidding. The balls don't hurt that much. They're just annoying.
Punishment, even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
Triangle. 517.
517.
I'm just using those stars for the lower HP people.
Go, go, go!
Embrace the nightmare of apocalyptic destruction.
Wait, Battlefield shield explodes at the end of it? Does damage? What the fuck? 25 mil! Does it explode like based on how much damage it soaked or something?
Yeah.
Watch the second spin, second spin, second spin! Time's up!
Oh, too late on that one.
5-7. Look in.
Go grab. Careful.
Watch the swipe and then group for counter. Kaboom! Nice. Wait, I'm a front attacker. In the wrong spot. Oh, in red first. Everyone in red. Wait for it to expand. Greens get out. And once your green explodes, get the fuck back in there. Nice, 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 nice. Yellows, oh, 5, 6, 7. Blues, 5, 6, 7. And look out from this thing. And then yellow's going south.
Your existence shall be denied.
Yellow soon.
The nightmare comes. Day has arrived.
South. Look in. Make sure everyone's grouped up here. Ooh, counter here. Ooh, this is gonna be kind of awkward. Should we hold?
Too late.
All right, so if you're at the bottom tiles, let me see. Okay, Nico's one of them. So Strel, your tile's not there, right? No. So you have to go somewhere else. Just go to another tile and absorb yellows. Yeah. Just go to another tile, absorb 2 yellows, and get sucked into the middle. Like, don't. If you have a black orb wherever you go, just let whoever's there take it.
Breath. Dodge first, twice.
Go middle. And then everyone spread out. Don't go south. Don't stand in the middle of the tiles either. Don't stand in the middle tile, Strel. Not in the middle. Not in the middle. Never in the middle. Never in the middle.
I was moving out.
Yeah, but even when you're walking through the tile, you always walk along the edges of the tile. Don't walk through it, because if you're there at the wrong time, then that black orb is just gone. Okay, black orbs, get ready to go in. And go now.
I can sense phantom energy flowing out of a hidden space.
I jumped into my black orb and it teleported me to the middle and I died.
You didn't touch your black orb at the right time, or you didn't have... Did you have yellows?
Was I supposed to have 2 yellows before black orb?
You always get 2 yellows.
Oh, I thought that was only for the yellow crew. Sorry.
No, you always get 2 yellows. Always, always, always get 2 yellows. No matter who you are or what you... The answer is always go for 2 yellows.
Well, that makes it simple.
Yes. Nine and 10. Oh, what the?
There's an extra 1 to 10 if someone needs it.
I was like, I didn't take it. Did I? I don't think I did.
They disappear over time as well. We had people dead, so we probably should have.
I got the first one, I bet.
Watch behind. Down goes another. We just read.
So the black orb that was in mine, it disappeared for a few seconds and reappeared. That's normal, right? I just
nope.
stay.
So the Honestly, I'd have to see video footage of whatever you're trying to describe. Yeah. You didn't we talk about this before? You start recording your or was that somebody else? Talked about maybe starting to record their gameplay.
I think it was just the problem was I didn't get the 2 yellows, so.
No, the bard lived. Bard lived, so everyone got. Okay, so one last thing. The black orbs, the hitbox on them is fucking massive, okay? So when I say don't stand in the middle of the tile, I mean don't, like, basically be on the edge of the tile all the time. So even if, like if I'm at 9 o'clock and I'm standing, like, in between this corner and the middle, there's a good chance that my character model is coming in contact with the hitbox for the black orb.
Oh, okay.
So if you were like, if you were kind of like, just like glazing the side of it thinking, oh, I'm probably safe because I haven't touched it yet, then you touched it.
Okay.
Yeah. The hitbox is, and when I say fucking massive, I mean fucking massive. I mean, don't even look at it. Otherwise it's gone.
So if this is my square here, I should get my yellows just like wait till they get to about here.
No, you go to the cracks. Go to the cracks in between. The edge of the tiles. So the cracks in between or all the way on the edge, back all the way out here. Oh, but in between, like you can go, in between like 9 and, or you can go in between 10 and 12.
And then just dash in right when you call it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, when I say get ready, you can start walking towards it. The time frame for when you go into it is pretty big. So if you go in like a second before I call go in now, you're probably still fine. Or if you happen to touch it a second early or whatever.
Sounds good.
Yeah. All right, let's go. $11.01. Okay. You got a lot of time to get to the first one usually. Counter. Nice.
I'm terrible.
You gotta put on the movement speed tripod on shield charge.
I made it the first time.
Before the mechanic started, or during the cutscene, were you?
Bye!
That called me at the very end of that tell, dude.
Were you in the middle during the cutscene?
Yeah.
Okay, because the meters count started before you probably saw everybody.
Oh, no. I
He
had the yellow
knows.
meteor.
Oh, okay.
I was slow, yeah.
Yeah, he knows.
Okay, I was just looking.
He knows.
Thank
He's
you,
just
though.
bad. Look at his title, dude. He's a deathless hell raider. Paid for, apparently.
Whoa.
Weren't you with him?
What? No, I don't have deathless.
In the name of Phantom.
Grab. Nice. So if anyone hasn't noticed yet, when someone doesn't get grabbed, she shoots out red lines in front of her. And when someone does get grabbed, she shoots out red lines behind her.
Lazineth's punishment, even if it's not the future you're hoping for.
Ben? 701, easy.
Our protection will be with
Alright, mech time. Head on up.
Embrace the nightmare of apocalyptic destruction.
Grab. Nice, no grab.
Death has arrived.
Look in. Watch Showtime. This will knock you off.
I don't even know how that didn't knock me off just now.
You had super armor through it, luckily. 5-7. Just two gun lancers just donk walking out of the two spots. Green's out. Some more green still in. Nice. Don't get it
Oh,
from the yellow.
dude, stop it.
Dodge the yellow, dodge the yellow. Nice.
Oh, grab.
There's a lot of purple bars on my screen. I'm going to 6. Yep, 5, 6, 7. You guys got it. Nice. Watch swipe. Second swipe, second swipe, second swipe, second swipe. Greens go out. Someone with green is still in. Yellow's got to go south. Greens run really far away. We're going all north, everyone else north.
Look in.
Look in. Alright, we're gonna hold damage, I think. We can do this the easy way. So wait for the blues to drop, okay? We're gonna get a set of blue meteors. 11, 11, 12, 1. Wait. Did we get 3 already? We got 3 already, right? Yeah, we got 3 already. 11, 11, 12, 1. So go 11, 11, 12, 1. And then as soon as those blue meteors show up on players, everyone who doesn't have them can push the boss. But until those meteors show up, we just chill. Eleven, 11, 12, 1.
Look away.
Look out. Everyone else can push the boss.
Shall extinguish you.
Into the red first. Wait for it to expand. Okay, never mind. It fizzled. Come on down here. Come on down! Go to the middle. And now head to your spots. Oh, fuck. I fucking spacebarred the wrong way. Alright, maybe you're staying out of the middle of your tile. You're grabbing 2 yellows. You got lots of time. Take your time. Once you get 2 yellows, just go chill. Alright, blacks get ready to go in. And go in now. Everyone check clockwise. It might be 11 and 9. Nice counter. Someone's starting
9.
6. I'm going to 3. I'm starting 3. Or 12. Someone start 9. Okay. All right. Check it.
You're a nuisance.
So 6 got the ping. 6 and 1. Counter here. Watch the pineapples. Who's dead?
Quinto, but it was my fault.
Watch explosions. Spin, second swipe, second swipe. If we get blues, should
Someone's
we break
grabbed.
11?
Grab.
Yeah.
Okay, so blues, we're just everyone stacking on 11. We're breaking it on purpose. Blue meteors, that means as soon as it drops off your feet, you get off the tile. Counter here. So blues, everyone goes, every blue on 11, yep. And then once it drops off your feet, you get off that tile.
Someone's grabbed. Careful behind. So when we get yellow, you're going
Watch
north.
spin, second spin, second spin, second spin. Yep, yellow's going north. Look out. Look out again. Tethers together, green's out. Yellow north. Everyone else come down, dodge the greens. Stay away from the top 3 tiles, they're breaking. So this is the... That's the bigger one that you gotta dodge now. The, bigger red shit.
Nice guy.
Saw a couple people over there. Just trying to save. Okay, dodge these. Just stop doing damage and focus on dodging. If you get hit by one, you're gonna lose a buff. What the fuck? This game's stupid. Alright, if you dodged, you're gonna get sent to another world where we're gonna break this thing. Just kidding, it's just me here. Do I even have the damage for it? Oh, pog, I do. Dodge. I'm dropping a yellow or a blue on 3. Blues, we're dropping 5, 6, 7.
I think it's 4. 5, 5, 6,
Okay.
7.
5, 5, 6, 7. Okay, sounds good. 5, 5, 6, 7. And look in. Look in again. Ooh, watch grab. Grab, watch behind. Oh my god, I'm dying. Fuck. Tether stack, green's out. I'm getting swiped. Oh, sorry, I got green. Swipe, second swipe, second swipe. Watch, look out. Look in. Next blues we drop along the top. 11, 12, 1. I'm going to 12.
I'm just coming to 12, doesn't matter.
Okay. Alright. So now you're getting Inanna. Okay? Your controls are going to be the same for this whole the whole thing. Your controls are just normal the whole time. So just make sure you reset to the middle every time. It's a little bit harder to tell. star 779. Bet. Seven. Stay 7. Stay 7. Stay 7. And then go 9. Bet. Alright, the last mech that we're going to see. Maybe we'll see the stagger thing. If we see the stagger thing, we definitely go for it. With 6 alive, unless one more person dies. Then we time stop it. Wait, is anyone out of time stops? No? Okay, good. And the last mech that we're going to see, she's going to break all the corners. Go to the middle. Get off the corners. Get off the corners. Nice. And now it's just regular patterns until she's dead. Look in. Counter here. Out of the yellow into the shadows. And that's GG's.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Quinto. I missed mine, and then we both went to the second one, and he backed off and let me take the shield.
Ah. Did you get the first, like, did you go to the first spot for counter?
I went to the first one, but I missed, and then the stagger, it went away.
Yeah. Yeah, there should have been, I mean, in theory, there should have been someone else there as well. Like, there should be 2 at each ping every time. But.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, GG's, guys. So GG's.
That's probably up there as far as most stressful.
It's fun.
Because, like, Clown's a bit more personal with 3.
Yep.
But this is with 8.
Wait until you one day decide you want to do hard mode.
Yeah.
That actually still stresses me out to this day.
But honestly, your explanations had me sweating. Like, sweating when you're going through everything, and I'm like, I am not going to remember that. But each time I saw what you had said, it was a lot more simple than it sounded.
You also haven't watched a video in probably months.
Oh, months. I've been in here once, and it was when I wrote a boss a year ago.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
GG's, guys. Grats.
Thank you.
Congrats on
Thanks
clear.
a lot. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Congrats.
Later.
Later.
Good job, Strel and Dujin.
Thank you.
I'm glad I came.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah,
That was
thanks.
fun. Hey, less stressful than throwing into M4 Clan.
Hey, first time in M4 Clown, and I
We went
one-shot
actually,
it.
Kreth. We went past your allotted time.
I know. I'm lucky. I have a very understanding wife who already checked in. So
You're like, I swear we're gonna kill it soon. One more pull.
I know. I had kind of said 9:30, like hard cut off, and then we were going, and I'm like, come on, we got this.
Doja
Well.
tried teaching a triangle on Saturday. And somebody who said they watched the video and they did not. And we were in gate 3 for 5 hours before we called it.
Yeah, nice.
It was a thing.
Have a great night.
Yeah, have a good night. Thank you again.
Yep. GG's, guys. Thanks for coming.
GG's.
Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Yeah, they
Whoa.
finished their Lost Ark thing, so now they're over
Whoa!
here.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.